Same outcome.
Yep.
3 out the bowl.
Okay. Just gotta remember, we think that. We'll get him some sort of thing.
Okay. Nice. All right, if you guys haven't noticed,
Bicycles.
we're riding bicycles. Well, I'm not. They are. I got a tore ACL. I can't ride bikes, so
No, you're the judge.
I'm the judge of this game of
Randy,
bike.
you're set?
So hopefully this game. I got something on my face. Hopefully this game of bike gets pretty interesting. So
You got your money on, Judge. Here's your money on.
money's on Brandon.
I'm going for blood this game.
Going for blood. All right. Well, we'll see how this goes.
I got a few tricks if I can land them. As soon as
You've
he
done
got it.
started with 3, so
But he landed it. Yeah. Fat or just no footer?
yo,
That's fat as that.
Well, he didn't call fat.
just do a no footer.
Well, I am. But I want to know if I can call it out later.
Get it fat, bro.
TriStar.
Yeah.
Try. Oh my.
But I kept my feet on. That's the first one I did. That second one. He's done it.
Yeah, he did.
How do you do a trick car?
He did.
No feet, one hand.
Or one hand?
What was that?
Jake, I'm sorry, but you're gonna lose money on me.
Ow.
You count that?
Count it, Judge?
Never touched the ground.
I don't know.
Give him a sketchy redo.
It's sketchy redo. It did never touch the ground.
Sketchy redo, Nick.
Hey,
Hard in the front fence.
hey, Nick, that doesn't move. All right, that was good. All
I'm
right.
taking the letter.
What?
You're gonna lose
Just
money.
do it.
You're gonna lose
I got all my money on you.
Yeah.
Just do it. Come on.
I'll make it come back.
You know how to toboggan. You know how to no
No, I
foot.
don't.
You know how to toboggan. You can take your hand off.
But he won't. He won't touch that
Same
seat.
time.
You don't have to touch the seat. All it's got to do is come
I
off.
know, but I can't do it at the same time.
No,
see
my
Nick's
Lanta. Whose go is it?
Brandolin. Brandolin the mandolin. So what, is it beat or nothing across the board?
Uh-oh, it's starting to rain.
That's letter. That's letter. I can't.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It wasn't too far.
I got hit with water.
Yeah, I sipped it and I knew I couldn't.
Hey, it's starting to rain.
Well, we better speed it up. I can give Brandon 3 more letters, I win.
I'm gonna try another bar.
Make time with the beat. Straight off
A
the
bar?
I haven't landed a 270 right here in a long ass time.
Oh. Come on. Do it for the video.
Do it for the gram. Or like 2. Do it.
Coming in hot. Ah.
Nick, what? You do a trick. First spin. It was close.
Larson, you're gonna waste all your freaking.
But when he lands,
Oh, dude.
If you would roll, just keep your foot on. You can roll away from those and then clean them up.
Oh,
You have it.
not
You
bad.
Keep your foot on. It's not.
No, last one I kept my foot on, but
Yeah, last time both feet
Oh.
were on, he just didn't catch his hand.
He did
Yeah, I
like,
went like that.
He caught this hand like that,
Yes,
but
I mean whatever rolls away.
one-handed 180 and fake you out.
Yes!
That fucking foot just.
Good. That's a shinner.
Hey, when I tore my ACL, you said, get up, you're fine. Get up, you're fine. Oh, that was you. You're a terrible friend. You're a terrible friend.
Hey, Buff.
Get up, you're good. Hey, get out of the way.
I got a hole in my shit.
Just lay back 6 feet.
For blood.
Don't make me start, Brandon. Oh, doctor!
It's supposed to be for blood.
I know.
You both said it's for blood. I'm gonna do a can 3.
I was waiting for Nick to start throwing shit.
I don't know if I can try it out there.
Try another way.
You got them closer over there. Yeah, I know. I was just kind of throwing it to see how it feels. Not too bad.
Oh, it's starting to rain
He's
harder.
going for a suicide. That I would not count. Dude.
Starting to rain, boys.
Come on, Brandon.
Alright, we're gonna do the most hated trick.
E.T.
We're gonna phone home for this one.
No, I'll take it. But I gotta pedal right when I start coming out.
What was that? I can't believe none of you. I can't believe you guys can't do that.
Do it?
We can't go home.
Can't.
I ain't phoning home. I'll take my heels.
They're not very good at going home. A weird 3-tap, he says.
Are you gonna put overlay to keep up with our letters? Slacking, bud.
Oh! Chill.
You know how many times you've been?
I got a tore ACL. I can't get away from you very good. Yeah, a bunch of excuses.
I didn't know if you guys would count it because nope.
Guys going.
Where are you going, Scott? Where are you going?
I should have.
It feels wrong.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
It feels
Uh-oh.
I'll take the eye.
okay.
Starting to rain.
I'm okay now because you're ET.
Yeah.
Heel click over the seat, bud. Wow.
Did it touch?
No, it didn't.
I'll count it. Oh no. Oh, my money's gone. I'm starting to see my money vanish, Brandon.
Hey, what is it, KKI?
Sure.
What is it? Are you on K too?
Yeah.
Oh
So
God.
am I. We're both on K.
Okay.
Yeah, K. Yeah. Oh, K? Yeah. No, there's no O in bike. We're good.
Oh no. Oh no.
You're a piece of shit.
Hey, chill.
You're a piece of poop.
No, thank you.
That would have been cool.
This is game for Scotty if you don't land it.
I got 3 tries to learn a foot jam.
3 tries to learn a foot jam, he says. Where are you going?
4 times in my set.
Well, that was a Vader.
That
What?
was a Vader.
That was a Vader. He put his foot in front of the forks. He's trying to Vader. He's trying to one up y'all. Oh, that was almost it.
I can get in them.
You gotta come up, like up and down. Out. RIP to Scotty.
I took it easy with the heel
You
click.
might get me out.
Hey, he let y'all win. Just remember that.
No, Nick might beat me here.
That's why I'm saying Scotty let you guys win. Never mind. It was supposed to be funny. no one thought it was funny.
I thought you said Brandon let him.
Give both of them 4 letters off.
Ooh, Ricky's trying stuff in the rear.
Somebody's jacking the ST.
ST that actually runs now.
Yeah.
Sneak peek.
No, she just started it
Ooh.
from the window, so.
She moved it a little bit.
I think he's doing a 360 can. Not sure. We'll see how it goes. Yo.
Alright. Wish I had my shin pads on.
Don't try this at home.
Hey, we're not at home. We're at the skate park.
Don't try this.
Shin pads?
I already blew mine out. You're fine.
2 more tries.
Huck it! My sister told me
I do not understand.
Nick just win?
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it? That's all you guys got?
That's it? That was like 20 minutes.
This is our
It's
first
raining.
official game of bike.
Yeah, it is the first time we've like rode this year.
And we're Russian.
And it's raining.
And we're Russian.
You're
I'm
Russian?
not Russian, I'm American.
No, I'm Russian.
Yeah.
Alright, now you just gotta get spare bonus clips for the end of the video.
Alright, let's ride.
Some bloopers.
Let's ride.
Yes, some blooper.
Let's ride. Let's see something cool, Brandon.
Something cool. You see me fall down? Oh no!
No!
Retry. Reset.
Hold on. Give me another try.
One more try. Mesh.
Oh, I thought Ricky.
Yo. Brandon's putting his bike up after freaking 2 seconds of it raining. It's not even wet yet. It's not even wet yet.
I'll make you wet.
Chill.
Hey. That's illegal in the YouTube world.
It's just a little provocative.
A little it's provocative.
He's gonna put this thing in one of the videos one day of it covered freaking with the engine out of it blown up.
Did you?
No, I didn't.
Should
I'll enter the clip.
have.
Rain's
Oh
not
no,
stopping.
we're catching a tail.
Catch the edge of this.
Hopefully it's not soaked.
Just the edge of it.
Well, hopefully.
Might rain hard for a few minutes.
What are we doing? What else? We gotta finish the video today.
I have until about 3:30.
Oh, he put the bike grip back on.
No, wrong side.
Didn't you guys show the people about the? Hey, let me get one of those. Boop, 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 boop. Ah. Yummy. You gotta show the people.
Show the people.
I
So
gotta ride it
people.
and
Boom, what?
throw it in the back
They
of the
haven't
truck.
seen old Butte yet.
We done my car. It's done.
Well, let's go into Nick's house.
Shut up. Oh, that's a lot of focus. How long has this thing been down, Brandon?
A little over a year.
That was almost 2. That was
Almost 2
It's
years.
like a year and a half, roughly. February was a year.
What is up with this thing? You've done screwed my.
I don't know, maybe bouncing off my face a few times.
That's better.
I guess I'm getting a sexy car wash.
Oh, Nick put
Oh,
it
wait,
away.
put the shirt down.
Put it away for the tube.
Looks like there's a bike.
The bike's back there.
Yeah.
Alright, so since we're sitting here, it's freaking raining. Alright, so, what year is this?
2017.
2017.
Yeah.
And it's been down for. You had it how long before you blew it up?
I think I had it for almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years.
Because it was February of last year that it blew up, and I had it since October of 17.
And then, how did it blow up?
It cracked the ring land, cylinder 4. It detonated the cylinder, basically. It basically cracked the piston from one oil return feed hole to another, and broke a chunk of the piston off. Didn't scar the cylinder though, so I was just gonna build that motor, but ended up going a cheaper option for now. Still going to build the one on the stand, but what a lot of people probably don't know is for these cars, if you try and find a used motor for just these cars, you probably can't find one for under $1,500. But little did I know, I did some research, and if you get a motor out of like a 2013 or 14 Ford Escape, they are the same exact motor. You just have to switch over like 5 parts and they'll drop right in. And I ended up finding a motor with 50,000 miles on it for $350.
I thought it was more than that.
No, it was only $350 and then $150 freight shipping to the shop.
Oh, that's
So it was $501 out the door, shipped.
And it took you what? It took you literally like a week to get it in.
Yeah, I ordered it on a Monday and got it on a Friday.
Well, it took you like a couple days to get it into the car.
Well, the reason why it took so long to get it into the car is because there was another car in the garage.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it didn't take you long.
The motor was in the car in 3 hours.
Yeah.
So that's not bad, but it was already late, so we quit working on it. And then we were waiting on the bigger intercooler for a while because I didn't want to put it together and have to take it back apart for the intercooler. But I said, screw it, we'll just throw it back together. We'll, do it whenever it comes in. Well, did that. It went together a lot easier than what I thought. Thought it was going to be a nightmare with all the wiring.
Right.
But it wasn't that bad. And then it was together, I think, Tuesday or Wednesday. And then the intercooler just got here Friday and put it on. It was a nightmare because...
So it's got the, what engine or what car?
Out of a 2014 Escape.
Okay, so it's got an Escape engine in it with bigger intercooler, cold air intake, exhaust. You have a downpipe coming.
Yeah, downpipe coming. It's a Megan Racing 3-inch catless.
Ooh.
And then I have the Flowmaster catback, so it just has a 40 series Flowmaster on it. And then once the downpipe get here, the rest will be just straight pipe.
Right. You got a catch can.
Yeah.
You did have a tune on it.
I did. I bought an access port for this car. I was running just the Cobb OTS Stage 1 tune that comes pre-programmed on the access port, and was running it like that for a while. Should have paid the money and got a custom tune, because in the end that's probably a big factor on why it blew up, is because it wasn't tuned to how the car was running.
Right.
It's just a pre-programmed bass tune, and I was running it pretty hard. Well, I mean, yeah, obviously, but
right.
So
we don't. We got a car. We're gonna run it.
Yeah, but yeah, didn't lose many races, but
that's why it blew up.
Probably
because we didn't lose.
Yeah, and when we did, it was not by much.
Yeah,
but no, whenever, I mean, the Stage 1, like, yeah, they're not bad if you're gonna drive it just around and not beat on it. But if you plan on, running it, driving it pretty hard, I would highly recommend getting a custom tune. Just because then that's somebody actually looking at how the car is running, tuning it to how the car is running with the gas in your area, making sure the air to fuel ratio is right and everything else, and making sure if they need a pull timing or advanced timing, anything, I would just highly recommend it. Once my downpipe gets here, I am most likely gonna, go through Panda Motorworks and get a custom tune through them for sure. Once the downpipe gets here, you do so much modifying to the car, and you're still running off the factory ECU tune, then it's still thinking, you got your stock downpipe on, stock exhaust, stock intake, and like, yeah, newer cars like this, yeah, they can make some adjustments, off of sensors and everything else, but they can only do so much on its own as an ECU, as far as where if you have it tuned through somebody, and like you use the access port data log, send it to a tuner, they are looking at how the car is running, and they can specifically tune it for how your car is running.
Your specific car, instead of, say, I had an ST as well and had the same stuff done to it. My car could run different than Brandon's. Yes, it has the same stuff done to it, but you know, you never know. It looks at your car specifically, and what he's saying is he had an off-the-shelf tune, no bad on any of it, but he had an off-the-shelf tune that was, well, what would you say? It wasn't really specific for the car.
No, it is specific for the car, because whenever you buy like a Cobb access port for these, you have to buy them for your year specific car.
Right.
So like if I bought one that was to like a 2013 Focus ST, I couldn't put it on this car. It wouldn't work. I guess it's just something in the software or something, but like most of the time they're only like, I'm pretty sure they're a 2-year difference, don't know for sure. I think mine's like for a 16 and 17.
Yeah.
And so like I have to use that one, but from Cobb though, since you know they can only be married to these cars, the off-the-shelf tunes on them are a base map for these cars, just depending on, because they have a stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and you run either one depending on the mods you already have done to the car. But it's not like, yes, they're probably not horrible tunes, I'm not trying to bash them, but if you do plan on running the car hard or anything, I would highly recommend getting a custom tune.
Yeah, and it's well worth it for the money.
Easily, yeah.
Yeah, so but he is planning on putting the tune back on it. Not the tune that he had on his access port, but he's planning on getting it, sending it out, data logging it, right? Well, you're gonna data log it and send it to him?
Well, what I'm gonna do is, Panda Motorworks right now, I don't know if their prices change, but on their e-tuning, it's $75 for an e-tune, and then you get 3 free revisions of your tune. So if you add on a part, you can email them, say, hey, I added on this part, I need a revision. You get 3 free, and then after that, it's an additional charge. But what you do is, once you order that, they will send you an email, and then they'll ask you what everything's done to the car, what gas you're running, how you want it tuned, what you want it tuned for, and they'll just basically give you a list of questions, and you fill it out, send it back to them. And what they then will do is they will make a base tune or a base map off the information you gave them. They will email it to you, and then you upload it to your access port from a computer, and then you load that base map that they sent you to your car, and then they will have you data log, which usually is like, I know one guy said whenever the company he went through told him the data log, they told him to do a pull in 3rd gear from 2,500 RPM to 6,000 RPM. And then you data log that, and then you go back home, get your access port, put it on your computer, and email them that data log. And then they look at the data log, they see how your car is running, seeing if it's running too lean, too rich, you know, anything. And then they make adjustments to that base map that they sent you. And then once they make adjustments to it, they'll send it back to you. Then you re-upload it, you data log again, send it back to them until, you know, they get it where they want it and how you want it. Because they're not going to look at it as how much power we can squeeze out of this motor. They're only going to do as much as what the customer asks.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So basically what you do is you go back and forth like that until, you know, the customer and the tuner are both happy with how the car is running, how it's tuned and everything. And then, you know, you just leave it as is until you're
ready to do something
like
else.
If I was to get it tuned right now, you know, I could get it tuned to how it is, but once my downpipe got here, put it on, I would have to get a revision of the tune, you know, put the downpipe on, data log how the car is running with the downpipe, email it to him, and then he would make adjustments for how it's running for the downpipe, send it back, and then, but
long story short is don't void the warranty.
yeah, I guess, but
was it worth it though?
It's worth it.
It's worth blowing up a car.
Yeah, I guess.
It's worth blowing
If
up
you
a
go-
$30,000
Yeah.
car.
If you, well, not, I mean, it's not a $30,000 car,
It's
but,
getting close to it.
well,
$20-something thousand car.
it was the price tag on it. I mean, as soon as I drove it off the lot, the price went to half of that, but I mean,
You're right.
it's what happens when you buy a new car off the lot. The price gets cut in half whenever you drive it off the lot, almost in any new car, so.
Yeah, but this thing's sweet. We've had so many adventures in this car
Yeah, we have.
for
so many good
a
times.
while, and it's just crazy. And I was gonna film it. We were gonna film it,
Yeah.
but it was like within like one day he had it done. So
Yeah, it didn't take long at all. I expected it to take at least 4 to 5 days to have it running. And literally the motor was in it in like 3 hours. We just stopped that night because it was late, we're tired. Because we had worked on a different car, putting a transmission in it previously that day. So we were already tired, but we had the motor in it in like 3 hours. And then next day, it was basically, if I wanted to put the stock intercooler on it, it was ready to be driving the next day. But I was like, no, we'll hold off, wait for the intercooler to get here. Waited 2 days. Shipping information said it still hadn't left their warehouse. I was like, whatever, we'll put the stock one on for now. Put it on, 2 days later, bigger one came in. That was a pain in the butt. That's a story for a different time.
yeah, that's a different. But it's like I said, just Brandon knows from experience. So
Yeah, I do.
So properly tune your cars if you
Yeah.
want to keep them,
Yeah.
because if not, then you'll end up with a broken heart and a car that sits in the yard.
Yeah. An expensive paperweight.
Expensive paperweight is what we call it. But I'm excited to have many more adventures in Miss Frizzle's Magic School Bus.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. We're still gonna make that sticker.
I know. And then we gotta do the other sticker. This isn't my first motor.
Yeah. Put little tally marks. Little tally marks. Well, once this rain cools back down, we'll try to figure out something to do. I know you just got a lot of information. It was probably like,
Boring
Oh,
as
that's
heck, but
yeah, it's probably boring, but it's information that needs to be out there for people to watch.
yeah, if anybody that owns these, is watching this, it just coming from one person that has owned it, it's better, learning from, I guess, other people's mistakes, as you would put it, so you don't make them. But, yeah, it sucks that it was my mistakes. Yeah, it sucked it was my car, but it is what it is. You live and you learn. Everybody makes mistakes, and I look at it as a way to provide information for other people and stuff and help them, if they have any questions with anything. It's you can't ever not get answers by just watching people who own the same vehicle as you and everything. And I don't know, it's just
Right.
Yeah.
But you'll see more of this car, I promise. Well, that will probably be it for this one. Not much going on. Sorry I haven't been uploading lately, but just having a little bit of fun on some bikes, and figured I'd catch you up with Brandon, because Brandon's in one of my best friends, along with the other people that you see on my channel. So figured I'd catch you up on his build. Like I said, I was gonna put something in my video the other day of Brandon get your car fixed, and then it was almost like a month later and now it's running. So, but that'll be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more bike stuff, let me know down in the comments, because I've been riding bikes for many years. Eat it out here in the road. But yeah, I know we don't have a whole lot going on right now, and the rain kind of ruined everything. So I know we did a lot of talking about ST, but that's, like I said, that's information that needs to be out there. I feel like for people to see, because I know some of you guys watching this, at least one of you has an ST. So but we'll see you all next time. Have a nice day, guys. Peace.